Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Comic Con Artist, and I wanted to make a quick update video. Trying to get back to making videos and such and such. I ain't made none. I know I made that other channel update video saying I was gonna make some, and I ain't do shit yet. That's because I've been sick. My damn throat been killing me, so I ain't really been feeling like talking. So, it's starting to get better. I just recorded something. Comic book recommendation, recommended some of my favorite Garth Enix stories or books, pretty much. So I've been working on that. I'm gonna do some other stuff. I want to talk about some more of the recent comic books. I'm probably gonna make it like a how can I say it? A quick fire type review video. I'm gonna see if I can get that worked out how I want to do it. So that's all the stuff that I'm working on for the channel. You guys will be seeing more stuff from me on both of my channels pretty much in the next couple of days. I'm trying to get everything worked out because today's Friday the 30th. Let me see. Tomorrow Saturday. That's normally when I do the live stream. I didn't do one last week. A lot of people were, it was Christmas time. Might as well let people enjoy it. So and I probably won't be able to do nothing nowhere. So I'm trying to get the live stream back up. If everything goes good, then next, tomorrow or whatever, I will be able to do a live stream. I'll try to keep everybody posted. Make sure I keep everybody, up to date with what's going on. Hopefully I will be able to do one tomorrow because I would like to. It's been what, 2 months since I did one, and that little hiatus has been, kind of suck because I enjoy doing it. The live streams was fun, so I'm trying to get back, back on task. I've been focusing on a lot of stuff, and I'm just trying to get, everything, back rolling with my channel. So that's pretty much it for the update for the channel stuff. Making more videos, and hopefully the live stream will be going on tomorrow if I can get somewhere where some internet is and set up everything. I just want to see if it will or won't work, because I gotta change some stuff, and then I also gotta make sure I remember my password for my damn uh Justin TV channel. But anyway, enough of that. Other than that, the next thing I want to talk about is my comic book that I'm working on, and I talked about that briefly in the last one, I believe. Probably not briefly, knowing my ass, but I talked about it in the last video, and I want to talk about it again because since then I've been pretty much writing my ass off. Other than sometimes I just get lazy and just going to sleep, but I've been writing, and I finished four and a half scripts pretty much of the comic book, and I told myself that I wanted to finish the first storyline. The first storyline would be spanning the first 6 issues. If I had to compare it to anything, it'd be like Ultimate Spider-Man when that first started. And you have, Peter pretty much getting his powers in, I believe, the first issue, but not putting on the costume until like the fifth. I think they did the same thing with the recent Ultimate Spider-Man because I think he just got his costume and it's the fifth issue. So I wanted it to be not in the same way of him getting his costume in like the fifth issue, but just the first storyline being 6 issues, so you can kind of get a grasp for the character, the villains, the world, uh, all the supporting cast, all the stuff like that, and, just have this big epic story and just focus on that. So I'm doing the fifth issue now. That's almost done. That should be done by tonight, hopefully, because last night I had a headache, so I didn't write as much as I wanted to. But I got a good idea of where I want to go with the story, so I want to finish up this issue and the sixth issue hopefully by the end of the weekend. If I can, then I will have the 6 issues done, and that'll be the first storyline. Then I want to take a little break from that and then start writing the script for another comic book, because this one is, this is a superhero comic book in, a normal way, but it's more like I can't really say it's more realistic because a lot of superhero comic books now are realistic. You have the real world problems and all that stuff like that, but it's like that. It's more serious. It's more vulgar than I guess you would have in a normal comic book. But I like cursing. That's me. I find enjoyment in throwing out profanity. But so some more adult take on superhero comic book. I'm trying to do my best. Making it feel real, making these characters seem like characters, making everything flow naturally, having every character have their own like personality, stuff like that. I'm just working on that. I already know that I'm not the best writer in the world. This is just something I just decided to do, and I've been enjoying it. Writing is fun, so I've been enjoying it. So hopefully I keep going. A lot of people who I've read or told the story of the comic book, they seem to enjoy it. And I'm just working on it to try to make it the best thing that I could, make it. Because I mentioned this a while ago, probably back in my Comic Con artist days, how I don't like to leave things unfinished. And that's pretty much what happened with this. I started it. I wrote the first issue. I was looking for artists. I tried to find one to work with. I found a couple guys, but it was a lot of problems. Just working from long distance because scanner break, can't send art. Had to get in contact with people. Got to have internet. Stuff like that. So it didn't really go anywhere. So I just had the first issue sitting on my computer for a couple of months. I didn't do nothing with it, and now I'm just trying to bring it back, try to get it working. And hopefully, I can keep pushing and get everything done, and I can make it a real comic book that I can upload. Cause I miss uploading comic books, and you would think that I wouldn't miss it so much, but it's weird how sometimes I catch myself almost recording something. Like I just pop up a new issue of Ultimate Spider-Man, and it hit the damn recorder, and I'm like, wait, I ain't doing this no more. Calm my ass down. So, I wanna get this done and make it a full comic book, and then a finished product, and then upload it for you guys to read and hear your opinions. See if you like it, see if you hate it, whatever. Just just see how I've done, and I just wanna finish it. I don't wanna leave it, how it is now. So with that said, I'm still looking for artists. I'm trying to see. It's this guy that I used to know back in high school, and I'm trying to see if I can get him to be an artist, because I remember him drawing back in high school, and he used to do a very very good job, man. Like I enjoyed looking at his stuff when we had the same class or we had the same lunch, and he drew great. He had his own comic books and stuff that he was working on. So I'm trying to get into talks with him and see if he could be my artist. Other than that, I just if that doesn't work out, then I'm still looking for one. So if you can draw, if you know anybody who can draw, if you heard of anybody who can draw and you ain't really talk to them, you don't know them, then you find them and you ask them if they would want to draw and make their own comic book. And I'm just trying to get into contact with somebody who can draw, because that's pretty much all a comic book needs, is a writer and an artist and a colorist, because it needs colors. I can handle the letters. I've been working on. I got Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator, so I've been getting some of the the stuff that I need to make this a full project, and this is just what I'm working on in my spare time, and I'm really passionate about it, and I really want this to become something. I don't want to just end it here and it's just a bunch of scripts just sitting around. So I'm gonna see if I can find me an artist wherever. I'm gonna try to look out for people. I mean, the damn college I go to is connected to a goddamn art institute of Atlanta, so I gotta find. I should be able to find somebody somewhere. Shit. So if you're an artist and you you want to work with me on this comic book, then just send me a message on this video and I'll get back to you. Other than that, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep writing. I'll finish up the 6 issues of this comic book, then start working on my next one, and I have a new story. Because I'm enjoying writing my first book, but I got so many ideas in my head, and I want to see which one I want to run with, and just write a whole bunch of stuff. It's just fun writing stuff. Like I don't know. I just got into it. At first, it was kind of a pain writing all the dialogue and stuff, but now I kind of got used to it, got to the flow of things. So that's just what I'm working on, and this is just a channel update. Hopefully, you guys had a good Christmas, and get ready for the New Year's. I know people around here are gonna be shooting their guns all into the fucking sky. Hopefully, none of the bullets just fall down and take out a I don't know, somebody. I swear these idiots don't understand. I seen a Mexican. Bullets kill. Anyway, but I'll see you guys later. And this is Comic Con Artist just doing a little update. And peace.